It was maybe our best fourth quarter of the year, other than Milwaukee, because our youth shows in the fourth quarter in a variety of ways, and we played pretty good defense for more of the 48 minutes than we have all year. So I was really pleased with that. Our perimeter rebounded well, which we were really emphasizing before the game. But I got to tell you that the magic is. The magic are, the magic is. I never know which one is correct. The pressure they put out there, especially in the second half, and the desire, the competitiveness, really bodes well for the future. I think Jamal and his group have done a great job. Those guys believe in the system, and they're playing their butts off. I mean, as you can see, they played Boston tough. They beat Minnesota. My hat's off to them. We're really thrilled that we were able to win the game.
You said before the game how many strides Dejounte's made. Leadership, every time they would get within 8, 10, he would hit a shot or get the ball to somebody. Did that just show?
Yeah, especially down the stretch when they cut it to 7. He kept his composure, on the out-of-bounds play near half court. We got it in. He didn't rush it. He didn't try to do it on his own. He just took what was given, and he got that little assist for a layup, that sort of thing. And that's what it takes in the fourth quarter, solid possessions where you have a chance to score and rebound at the other end.
You forced 9 turnovers in the fourth quarter. Is that what you're trying to defense say?
Well, you can't always count on that, but yeah, we did do a good job in that regard.
Were you aware of Thad Young's passing ability before you got him?
Sure, he's been in the league a long time.
Yeah.
He's just, he's got that old school left-handed hook. I think he scored maybe 3 of those tonight. But he's a good passer. He understands back cuts and curls and all that sort of thing. Probably better than our guys who are cutting. So he's looking for him all the time.
Yeah, we stayed together, we competed, and one thing Coach preaches 48 minutes, and I feel like we did that, even with ups and downs we did have in the game. But other than that, we stayed together and got the win.
Do you feel like all the games that came before that, when you were in those situations, kind of prepared your team to be able to close this one off?
Yeah, they prepared us, but at the end of the day, those games are in the past, and it's all about today's game and whatever is forward. So, Coach and the staff do a great job of keeping us together and try to put in our heads to compete for 48 minutes.
Has there been an emphasis for the guards on crashing the boards with Jakob out?
Whether he's here or he's not, we got to crash the boards and help the big men out because they be down there battling. Whether they get it or we get it as a team. So, we just got to continue to do that to win games.
The coach said, obviously you're shooting it better, you're getting in the lane better, but it's your leadership, knowing when to take over a game that's really made a big improvement. Do you see that in your game?
Yeah, just growing. I want to continue to grow on both ends of the floor, but mainly off the floor, because building that trust and that chemistry with my teammates, it'll allow, for great things to happen on the floor. So, I'm going to continue to learn and work, but also, be that guy that could answer questions, but also ask them. So, and I think that's what leadership's about.
When the Magic did get it to 7, you had the next 2 baskets. Is your mindset in that situation is to try to get to your spots and see what can happen there?
Yeah, just knowing time and score, but also knowing if I can't score, if they commit or the defense play great defense, knowing my teammates is at and getting open men the ball.
How much does Coach Pop teach off a game like this when you win the game? Is there still a lot of teaching that goes on the next day?
Yeah, at halftime, a lot of us was frustrated. I think we're winning by 13, and we know it's a game of runs and it's a whole new half, but he still was coaching and mad about several things, and that's Coach Pop. And at the end of the day, I think in the end game, it's good for all of us as a unit to know that he's coaching. We could be winning by 20, 30. He's yelling, he's coaching, just trying to help us grow and prepare for later down the road.
Is he going to let you guys celebrate this one for very long, or are you back at it?
He can, but we won't put it in their minds with moving on from it, because it's a long season and we got OKC.
Hold on to it. Is a lot of that just learning experiences from the previous times you guys have been in those situations this year?
Definitely. I mean, we've been in every close game except for one game, and that was in Indiana. But I mean, it kind of paid off tonight. We weathered the storm. They made a run. I mean, they're a tough team. I mean, they just beat Minnesota. They were in the game with Boston, and they made a run. We weathered the storm and kind of pushed it back out. So I mean, we definitely making strides towards the right direction, but we just got to stay consistent and keep going every game.
How big was it for the guards especially to be on the glass tonight?
It was really big. They're a big team. They start like 2 7-footers. So, we knew we had to, box out and help out on the glass anytime. Every time the shot go up and, just help the bigs out because, they were boxing out, getting them out of there, and we just had to come in there and clean up.
You got smacked in the head on one of those drives that didn't get the call, or kind of frustrated, I think, talking to the officials. And then the next time you come by, you get the ball on the break, and you just took it out on the rim, I guess. How good did that dunk feel?
I mean, I know the referees ain't perfect, so, I mean, they can't make every call. Obviously, it's frustrating in a heated game, you want to win and things like that, but, I made a good move and went to the basket and went up strong to finish it, and obviously, it felt good.
Like, is that a good way to relieve frustration, is to get a slam like that?
Definitely.
Do you feel like you should be at the line more, like you're not getting the call? I don't know how to phrase the question, but.
I mean, I feel like I get fouled a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, just gotta fight through it. Young, in the NBA. I can't get every call, but I mean, obviously I like more calls. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't change that. I mean, hopefully they turn the calls end up coming my way. But if not, I just keep attacking, keep playing my game. I can't waver away from what I do because of not getting fouls. Just gotta keep going strong and looking to finish through the contact.
Even in a game like this where you guys are up double digits a lot of the game, is Pop still teaching and learning? Like
Yes.
He's teaching the game along, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like he's even harder on us when we are, we're playing great and we striving for perfection and we trying to get better. And, he's staying on us. He's staying consistent and staying on us about the little things and things like that.
Is there something he talked to you about at any point tonight that he was trying to get you to do differently, or?
I mean, he's always on me, 100%. I mean, obviously, some rotations, you get in a situation, you take bad shots, staying like clearing those things up, and those are little things that make us a great team.
Learn how to finish a game. I think that's one of the biggest things. When you're putting guys out there on the court, and especially young guys, you want to be able to have them go out there and be able to execute at the end of the games. And obviously everything's not going to be perfect, but the one thing that got us through was our defensive capabilities and our and what we did as far as getting back when they got in transition, keeping guys in front of the basketball, and then just reading the coverages and understanding what we're doing.
That seemed like every time they got close tonight, Dejounte either got the ball to somebody for a layup or made a big shot. Can you just talk about his improvement?
Yeah, I mean, I said this in the last media session I had, like over the course of like his 6 or 7 year career, he's continuously gotten better each and every year. And I kind of paid attention to that as well. I like to watch like a lot of the young guys, over the course of their careers, especially ones that I like, especially the game. Dejounte has done a phenomenal job of running this team. He's going out there each and every night and giving 120% to us. For him, going out there, he's taking that big step. His game has evolved. Like he's making threes, he's making the mid-range jump shot. He's getting to the basket at will. He's as tough as they come. And on the defensive side, we already know what he does on the defensive side. He creates havoc. So, for us, that's huge for us. Anytime we can have our point guard playing and clicking on all cylinders.
With the out, how much of an emphasis is it on everybody rebounding, the guards hitting the glass? Because those guys grabbed a bunch tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I'm a little bit undersized when we're playing certain guys, but, I'm tough too. But at the end of the day, we're going to need everybody to hit the boards because, when everybody hits the boards, we're still able to get out and run. We have a team that's fast enough and quick enough to get in transition. As long as we're getting that, securing the rebound and kicking it up the sideline or kicking it up the court to other guys that's in front. And I think we won't have a problem. But the biggest thing is just getting all 5 to gain rebound. And we have athletic enough guys on the team that can come in, bump other guys and give rebounds and then, start the break.
I think if you look at your career numbers, your assist numbers, they jumped last season.
Mm-hmm.
What changed for you? I mean, you're doing it again this season.
Just understanding, that as you get older in your career, you have to kind of like, shift your game a little bit. If you're not moving as fast or jumping as high, you have to find other ways to get yourself involved into the game. For me, I've always been a team player, and I always want to kind of get my guys going first before I get myself going. I feel, throughout the course of a game, I'll score 10 or 12 points, just by being in the right spots and understanding the game, not making it as hard on myself to try to go and get a bucket, at will every time. So I just play the game the right way. I try to make sure that, I'm spoon feeding everybody from, the position that I'm playing in. And then, they're going to spoon feed me back because everything's going to open up once, we start to kick out and get threes and get all the shots that we want.
How do you hope this team approaches the next one in OKC? OKC's got not the greatest record, but they beat the Lakers twice. That should
Right.
be everybody's attention.
Right. I mean, they're a tough team. They're a young team as well. They're very tough. Shai's playing phenomenal. Their rookie is playing phenomenal. They have, young, tough guys that can go out and defend and play as well. So for us, we have to just bring our same intensity on defense and execute a little bit better on offense. I think our defense is what won the game for us tonight. We had a lot of miscues on offense, but we strapped up on the defensive end, and if we come in and we put our hard hat on for the defensive side of the basketball, and we make them play into what we want them to play into, we'll be fine.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.